What did I think of the presidential debate?
Hit it! If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
If you were confused, you should go watch Young Frankenstein, or at least the clip that I've linked to in the video description. I love that movie. Something else that I love? I have my very own Margot sandwich. Sad Margot is the one that my friend in Minneapolis got for me when she went to see John Green. And Happy Margot is the one that I just got from Amazon, which I plan on getting signed by John Green at the release party. I am so incredibly pumped about the release party. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I get to visit my friend in New Jersey that I haven't seen in forever, and I get to see all you guys, and I get to see John and Hank Green, and it's gonna be amazing, and I'm so incredibly pumped, and it should be here now. The other day I was at work at Borders, and when I got off work I went back to John Green's books, and in them I put little notes telling people about the event that he is going to do in Atlanta. There is something that I would like you to notice about that shelf. Let It Snow is not there! I went and I asked my supervisor about it because when I looked up Let It Snow on the computer it said that there were 8 in store, and when she went to look for it she couldn't find it either, and her response was, oh well, I guess it's hidden somewhere with the Christmas books. That's not okay. I want to buy it. I want other people to buy it. I mean, when I met Hank Green in New York, I got to talk to John Green on Hank's cell phone, and when I told him that I had driven the furthest to get there, he told me to send him my address and he would send me a copy of Let It Snow. But we all know how John Green is about not finishing things, so I figured I would just buy myself a copy, and then if he did send it to me, I would keep that one and I would give the other one to someone for Christmas, and it would all work out. So I want to buy it and I want to read it, but I can't because the book is lost somewhere with the Christmas books. Also, since we're on the topic of John Green books, I realized that last week I was completely lame and totally copped out on the what did you think of Paper Towns question. I am here now to remedy that. So here's my something of a review of Paper Towns. My absolute favorite thing about Paper Towns was how it dealt with such big and important ideas without sounding lofty or condescending. It had the absolutely perfect mix of Walt Whitman and penis jokes. He made really intelligent people seem like really real people who aren't just sitting around in a circle all day discussing all the things that they don't think anybody else will understand. And for that, I greatly commend him, because sometimes, even in real life, if you're a smart person, you can come off as kind of a jerk, even if that's the last thing in the world that you would ever want to do. Also, John Green must be some kind of master of balance, because one of the other reasons that I thought Paper Towns was so fantastic was that it packed so much stuff into it without making you feel overwhelmed or like he's trying to cram something down your throat. I mean, it changed my life. Not in the big, epic, oh, I will never see anything in the world in the same way kind of changed my life, because that's probably a little bit of an overstatement, but in the important way that things change your life. In the little ways where you notice things that you wouldn't have noticed before if you had never read it, or you think thoughts that you wouldn't have thought before, at least thought as well as if you'd never read the book. It's just a really, really, really awesome book. So this past weekend was absolutely amazing because my sister came home from Berry College for fall break and we got to do lots of fun sisterly catch-up exciting things, including this finger painting session. And yes, I totally did finger paint myself frolicking in a field with John and Hank Green. I'm okay with the fact that I'm a little lame. My challenge for Courtney is to show us something embarrassing. This week's words of wisdom aren't exactly from a stranger. Remember kids, go buy paper towns. I'm really bad at voices.